Hey there. How's everybody doing today? I'm very excited for today. I always am. This is my favorite part of my day. December is so busy. And the fact that I can just come in here and like just focus on one thing for a little bit and chat with some fun friends and really have a good time. I'm really grateful for this opportunity to hang out with all of you and to do this. And just take a deep breath and like just center for a minute and not worry about all the other stuff going on. Hi, Robin. How are you? Thanks so much for joining. Thanks for joining early today, guys. Yeah, I do actually have a hard stop at 4:45. So if you guys can keep an eye on the time for me and let me know if I'm getting close, if I don't notice it myself. We've got some other things going on this evening, so I just want to make sure I'm mindful of that. Today for Craft Your Stash for Art Advent, we are going to be playing with book pages. So I got a few ripped out of one of my books. You can just get any old book. Could be old or new, it doesn't matter. A book that you don't particularly care about keeping intact is the only thing that matters, really. Hi, Michelle. And hi, Carol. Thanks for joining me. Oh, you have the day off and you're spending it crafting. Oh my goodness, that sounds like magic. That sounds like a Christmas miracle present. I'm so happy for you. That sounds so amazing. Hi Carol, how are you? Look at so here we got today book pages, okay? And if you guys didn't hear or anyone even watching replay, day 23 I changed to alcohol ink. So I did make one change there. I noticed we didn't have it and we have to play with alcohol ink. And then today is snow. So I'm really curious and excited to see everyone's snow carving if you're doing carving. So since we have a short day today, slightly shorter schedule, I'm just going to get right to it. This is my stamp for today and I made a nice big snowflake. It's like the palm of my hand. I'm pretty happy with it. I was going to do more intricate stuff, but I really just like this. I don't have a big snowflake. I don't think I actually have any snowflakes, but this is my first one and it's going to be fun. So we're going to make a tag and we're going to play with some book pages and talk about different ways you can use book pages. I am going to put some white gesso down because I definitely want to start with a white surface. Let's see. So anyway, how's everyone doing? Let me know in the chat what's up. How's it going? Let's see if I have, yeah, I do have, I kind of messed up the stamping a little bit, but you can see it there. That's my my snowflake, but you're going to see it live in action any minute. So let's see, I'm going to get some white gesso on this tag. I want it to be pretty white. I'm thinking like, I think I would like different shades of blue, some sparkle just for that snowy feel. I think that would be fun. And then I don't know, I was sort of like preparing my space and cleaning my table a little bit, not a lot. And I saw this pink ribbon, which I don't even know, or sorry, this is thread. um I don't even know why it's on this desk. It should be in my sewing area, but I was like, ooh, we're gonna do blue, and what if we put a little pop of pink thread in there somehow? I think that could be really pretty. So let's see. Michelle, remind me where in Minnesota you live. Carol was asking, and then Robin said, awesome. I didn't even think of a snowflake. I carved snow, kind of. Love the snowflake. Thanks, guys. Okay, well, I can't wait to see your carving. Yeah, so yeah, I started with a different idea and it wasn't really working out, but you know, that's okay. You can always change your mind and do different stuff. So I started with like snow falling, sort of like just a bunch of circles, and I didn't really like where it was going. So then I thought, well, let me just try my hand at a snowflake, and I thought if I'm doing it, I want a big one. So that's how I ended up there. Okay, so we got white gesso on here. And you know what, you guys, today is 12/12, which is pretty cool day anyway. But also, we're halfway through Art Advent already. It seems like it's going by really quickly. I thought that was a little crazy. Needed to share. Okay, so we're gonna dry this. So I also got out some different blue mediums, blue and turquoise, light blue, dark blue, whatever. So 1 second, I'll show you all that stuff. We can let me know if you have any ideas or if there's anything in particular you want me to do. I'm open to suggestions. Okay, I did also see this on my table. This is called Primary Bluetiful. It's a wow embossing powder, and this is what it looks like. And I thought it might be really nice to emboss the snowflake in this and make that the focal point and have it be sort of like off the side a little bit. What do you think about that? Let me know. I think that'll be fun. So we do need to use book pages. So book pages, sometimes I will put clear gesso and then draw on it and then, stick it in my journal or use it as art, whatever, or just put some watercolor on there. That's really pretty. I've also, I had this out. I was thinking I was going to die cut, but since we're doing a winter theme, butterfly doesn't really make sense. But does it need to make sense? I don't know. But anyway, you could die cut a shape out of it. You could stamp on it and cut it out. Maybe I could stamp this onto it and still emboss it. What do you guys think? I think that'd be really pretty, actually. So let's start with our background, because this is probably gonna it's sticking to my paper. It's probably gonna need to dry a little bit before we move on to that step. So let me see. I have a few colors. So I've got Peacock. So it's more of like a turquoisey color, but then I also have Blueprint Sketch, which would be a nice dark blue. And then I have Periwinkle Blue, which is a nice, like medium to light kind of blue. Let's see what else. I thought I had a light blue something as well, but maybe I was mistaken. Just a minute. Infusions don't have any light blues. Let's see, what could I do for light blue? I guess we could, oh, wait, I have these I never put away, all of these Peerless watercolors. Let's see if we can real quick find a light blue in here. Oh yeah, there's some light blue, so let's just find it. It'd be fun to have like a lightish aqua blue or something. Here, it'll be easier if they're out of the packaging. So remember, these are Jane colors. Oh, here we go. Butterfly Blue Wing. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see. I need a brush, preferably a watercolor brush. And I'm dipping it in slightly dirty paint, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to go right on here and let's just see. Oh, that's so pretty. We're definitely going to use that. That's our light blue. Okay. Okay, I'll put the rest of these away so they don't get all crazy. All right, how are we doing? Are you guys creating with me today, or are you just watching? I'm curious. I think that's enough blue, probably. So let's start. I think I just want to make like a watercolory, billowy wash type thing. So I'm going to start with water. I'm going to move this out of the way because I really don't want it to get messed up. Okay, decent amount of water. And then I'm going to start with the darkest color. Don't need to shake it. It's Blueprint Sketch. And actually, I do have a darker blue than this if this isn't dark enough. I think this, oh, wow. Okay. I didn't mean to do that much, but there we go. So I started with that, and then we'll give it some more water. Excuse me. Oh, it's sticking again. There we go. And then we're going to move it around. We're going to add more blues, but I just kind of want to get a base color going. That's really pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Messy fingers. And then, okay, I think I kind of want a little bit more, to be honest. Here we go. I wanted some drama, a little bit of drama. And then we're going to do this peacock just a little bit, just to bring in some lighter, more tealish, not teal, turquoisey kind of hues. Just watching, expecting company soon. Oh, that's exciting. Who's coming over, if I may pry? Oh, just in the middle. Isn't that nice? That's really nice. That's going to blend so well. Okay. And then I'm going to kind of go back and forth and let these mingle a bit and get kind of blended a little bit. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And I think I want a little bit more up there. It's kind of like diagonal across there. That looks good. Okay, it's all moving around a little more than I want. There we go. And then I think we need to dry this a little bit because there's a lot of liquid on here. All right. And let's see. Oh, Michelle lives in New Richmond, which is 30 minutes from the border. Oh, that's amazing. I don't think I've heard of that city. We have a lot of friends from Wisconsin that hang out here, here and there. And so that's really cool, but I've not heard of that city. I love all the little pockets of like bubbles in here. Let's see. Okay. All right. And then it's still really, really saturated and wet. So I love all this color, but I want to keep going and do something else. Look at what we've got so far. Isn't that something, huh? Okay, let's see. Husband's daughter staying the weekend. Oh, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Okay, and so now I've got some shimmer spray, Periwinkle Blue. I'm going to give it a good shake. It's got a lot of mica in the bottom there. And we definitely want to add some shimmer to this. Okay, pretty. Thank you. Okay, so let's start in the corner here. Let's see what it looks. Oh, you're not going to come out. You are not nice. It's going to make me do it a different way because, okay. Oh, I thought this was lighter than this. Okay, well, we're going to put it over the Blueprint sketch and hopefully get some shimmer out of it. I thought this was a lighter blue. My bad. We need a light blue. We have one. I got to put it over the top now. But we're going to spritz this a little bit, move it around. Wow, that's way darker than I remember. Okay. Really wanted some shimmer. Let's see. I'm going to use my finger. Sometimes your finger is the best tool, isn't it? Okay. Okay, I need to dry this. Let's see if we got any shimmer out of that. Very mixed media background. Very, very textury and interesting. I don't know if I got, oh yeah, I did get some shimmer. Yay. Okay, that's going to be so pretty. It's really dark though. But I do also have this silver. So I have this sterling. So I'm going to give this a shake while I'm drying this. Okay, and then I'm also going to pick up some of this excess so we can keep moving. Yeah, and that lightened it up a tiny bit too. Your son lives in Hudson. Oh, that's so wonderful. Such a small world for everybody. Okay, let's see. Looking around the table, making sure I'm good. Okay. All right, I do want some silver. Do I want to splatter or yeah, maybe I want to splatter. Let's go that way. Okay. I want a lot of splatter though. And I think I'm gonna, well, I do also have, I'm pretty sure I have some silver wax. Let me see if this is silver wax. Oh yeah, baby, it is. Yay. We're gonna put this around the edge and maybe on the snowflake a little bit. I don't know. This is crazy. I love it so much. There is, I don't know if you can see over here, you can see it pretty well. It's hard to pick up on camera, but we have a very crazy background so far. I didn't use any of the light blue and I totally forgot. Okay. Next, we're going to stamp, move this out of the way. We're going to stamp this snowflake on to this. And I need embossing ink. Sorry, I'm going to have to reach over. It might bump the camera. I'm going to try really hard not to. Woo, I did it. Amazing. Okay. So we need embossing ink. I haven't done embossing in a while. I think we have it one of these days coming up, don't we? Oh, embossing folder. Okay, well, we're doing it now, so that's good. I bet you guys have lots of embossing powder, don't you? Okay, so now I am just juicing it up real good. I don't know. Oh, that looks good. I haven't used that in a while, so I was a little bit worried it wasn't going to have a lot of juice on it. I probably do need to reload it. But it looked good on the stamp here. So let's do this, and then I need a piece of paper so I can pick up the embossing powder. Okay, so there we go. Looks good. Might need to be quick. Usually older book pages are real thirsty. So just meaning they will pick up that ink and like soak it in right away. So, but let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Actually, it worked out. Look at that. I'm so excited. That's going to be pretty. It almost looks more greenish here than it does when it's melted. So that's interesting. Okay, so now we'll heat this up and put this over here. Okay. Gonna melt the embossing powder. Well, I hope you have a lovely weekend with your family. I'm building my easel this weekend and I have to finish Christmas shopping. So that's what I'm doing this weekend, other than being live with you guys. I missed a little spot. All right, before I cut this out, we're going to let it cool for a second, but I also kind of want to outline it. Oh, let's see. Do we have a light blue? This might be the lightest blue I have. This is a pretty good blue, though. Let's see. Or I could do like a bluish green, I guess. Which one? Let's see both of them. Pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. I do like this snowflake. It's nice and big. Sometimes it's fun to have big stamps. Especially, if I'm going to use this in my journal, you could make a cool background with it. So let me just try both of these. You guys help me out. There's the blue. That's really pretty. And there's the greenish blue. Maybe the greenish blue, just because it's closer to this and it might bring out some more of that teal turquoisey color. I think that's what I'm going to do. I just want to outline it and give it a little bit more prominence. I'm not trying to be too particular with the outline. I don't want it to be exactly right. I kind of want it a little bit whimsical. So I'm just going like generally around it, make it a little sketchy. So another reason I like this stamp is it's a little bit more simple, but sometimes simple is nice, especially if you have a busy background or like busy other stuff going on. So anyway, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to cut it out. It'll just take a minute. Do you guys like to work with book pages? Let me know what you do with them. Do you die cut with them? Do you maybe clear gesso and watercolor on them, or paint or draw? Or have you maybe never used them before? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, whether you're watching live or on the replay, if you feel like sharing, I'd love to know. These would be good on master boards too, that I'm just learning about. I kind of feel like I need to make one now because I think 2 different people told me about it. Carol for sure did. I know you do it. And I think Sonia was the other one. But yeah, that sounds really interesting. It's like a way to save your scraps, right? Or I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. One thing about book pages, especially with older books, you just have to be careful because they can be really delicate and they could tear easily. So just be aware of that and just, yeah, be aware of it, I guess, and be delicate with your pages. This one's not too bad. This one's not as old, I don't think. But there are some that I worked with, or I just like put some clear gesso on to watercolor and they start to fall apart. And so that didn't work out too well. So you just have to pay attention. First time. Yay, Michelle. We got so many firsts for you. That's really exciting. Okay. All right. Let's see. I do kind of want, my silver. Let me dry that. I want more silver. But I think I also kind of want some more of the turquoise too. So let me dry the silver. And then I'm going to give this a good shake again. It's really dark, so I'm just adding a little bit of more mid-tone stuff. I kind of want it to be more than that though, but this is also kind of dark. Okay. That's not really what I'm after, but it looks cool still. Okay, let me dry that now. I just made it wet longer, that's all. I need a brighter, more like, I guess maybe like an aqua or something, but it's okay. We work with what we've got today. Ooh, what's tomorrow? Let's see. Tomorrow is gouache. That's going to be fun. Gouache and text. Ooh, I love fonts and text. One of my favorite things. So let's see. Oh, I should cut this little spot out. I realized I didn't do that. I kind of want it to all be the same. So let me just fix this. There we go. And this side too. Whoops. Come on now. There we go. Okay. That's better. And so I love this. I like that. That's a good idea. I do want to put some silver. I don't know if the watercolor will go over it now, but I guess we could try it because I do love it. Let me just see what we can do, if we can do anything with that. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, it's just gonna, we got too much darkness. Okay, that's okay. I missed my chance. Okay, let's go around the edge with some of the silver. Remember, if you're working with anything like this, instead of sticking your finger in there, it's a little bit better if you can just pull some out, put it on your mat, and then work with it. Oh, let's see. Carol said adding color die cut. Adding color die cut, right? Okay, making masterboard and junk journal pages. That's awesome. I love it. Pretty much the entire list is a first. Wow, Michelle, that's so exciting. I'd love to hear that. I'm so happy. So have you been enjoying have you been learning a lot? Or do you still have questions? I highly encourage questions whenever you can, especially if you're new to a lot of stuff. I'm happy to answer a question. There's no dumb questions ever. And I always feel like if somebody is wondering something, then more people are, you know. So don't ever be afraid to ask questions. And yeah, I'm curious to know your experience so far, and um if you've learned stuff, and also like what's your favorite thing that we've done so far that maybe you've tried for yourself as well. That's really exciting. Okay, I'm just doing a little bit extra silver. I think it's adding a little bit of that highlight that I was looking for. I'm really not trying to do it everywhere, but just a little scrapey bits here and there. And I kind of want to do it around where the snowflake is going to go, just to brighten it up a little bit. Ooh, some of those. Oh, that's so good. Okay, yay. Okay, wonderful. This is really good. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. Here, let me show you what I've got so far. See all that silver, how it just brings it. It's hard because like this way it still looks dark, but there we go. There. Ooh, look at all that silver. See how it brings out some of those splatters too that we did? Really cool. I love this. It's looking good. Okay. Okay, how we doing? Learning a ton and having a blast. Yay, I'm so happy. That's really, really great. Okay, so now my fingers are very dirty. I'm actually going to put this back in the lid because I didn't use it all. And I can use it later. Oh, I might use more though. So wait, I'm going to keep it out. So remember I said maybe we could put some pink. I think that's still a good idea. A little pop of pink never hurt anybody, in my opinion. And I've got this bit of string, or I keep saying string, it's thread for sure. So see, like that, but we need more. So we'll just get a bunch. And then I'll put it in my sewing area where it actually belongs. Okay. And then I'm just gonna like jumble it up because who cares? I just want some crazy pink stuff behind here. Yeah. That's good. That's really, really good. Okay. Now notice how this is like curling up. That's because of the book page. So this book page was pretty durable, stood together pretty well, but it is thinner than other paper we work on. So that's why it's curling up like that. It's totally normal, and you know, it just is what it is. Michelle said chipboard is my favorite so far. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that was a really fun day. We let's see what the weekend is. So tomorrow's gouache and the next day is markers. Okay. We have 2 more weekends, this weekend and next weekend, before Christmas. So maybe I'll plan one more of the weekend days to do a little bit more in-depth project, because that was really fun. Let's see, I'm thinking about glue for this. I think I want some of my 3D matte gel. I'm gonna have to be careful because I don't want this everywhere, and you know, it is, like I said, a little bit thinner, but I don't want to stick this down and then stick this down. This thread, if you can see closer, it's kind of hard to tell, but it is really bright on top of there, but it looks darker on the screen for some reason. Anyway, it's going to be a fun, cute little addition, I think. So I'm just going to put some in the middle, and then I don't want this to be fully glued down. I want the ends of these to be able to be free a little bit. So I'm just going to put the glue on like the legs of the snowflake. Okay. So, and I'm going to leave the ends free. And I'm just doing a little bit of glue and moving on a little bit. Okay, here we go. I had to get up at 6 this morning because Henry had his last exam for his first semester of college, and he was worried he wasn't going to be able to finish everything that he needed to get done, but he did, and I'm really proud of him. He did amazing. And but I had to get up at 6 so that I could get him there on time because he's been home for the last week. And So that was crazy. And then I went and got a few Christmas things done while I was waiting to pick him up because I had to go to the other end of town. So it's been a really busy day, and I had to work and do all that other stuff. So yeah, it's been a busy day, and I've still got one more thing to do this evening. So I'm going to be really excited when it's bedtime. And oh, today's Friday. Yay. Guess what I'm doing tomorrow, you guys? Do you want to know what I'm doing tomorrow? I'm going to film it so I can show you when it's done. I'm building my 4-foot by 8-foot easel in my other art room. I have 2 art rooms in my house because it's my house and I can do whatever I want. So I'm having 2 art rooms and no dining room. And so yeah, I'm really excited about this. You know what? Instead of this, I've just remembered about this. This is like one of my favorite glitter pens in the whole world. It's from RVU Cheetah. It's called Deco Just Glitter Premium. And it comes in, well, it comes at least in gold and silver. I don't know if they have other colors, but these are amazing. They're so amazing. I've never used a better glitter pen ever. So I think I want to use that for this and put some on the actual snowflake. And I kind of want like one word or something small here, or maybe a short phrase or something. Look at us, 4:30. We're going to finish early today. I'm excited. I mean, I love being here with you for sure, but I really do also need to get ready for the other thing. So, okay. Ooh, there we go. Okay, yay. This is very juicy. Here we go. What am I doing? Well, am I outlining it? Let's see. Yeah, maybe I am. We might kind of go over where that other color is. It's okay. You'll still see it kind of. Man, I'll show you up close when I'm done. This glitter pen, whew, it is serious business. It is all glitter. And you do have to prime it every once in a while to get the maximum glitter output, but it's worth it. And actually, I haven't primed it yet, so maybe just in the beginning. I am picking up from this puddle though, because I don't want to waste it. So good. It's so shiny and metallic-y. I think that's why I love it so much. I wish it had a different tip. This has got like a flat kind of chisel tip, but I mean, it's still good, but it would be nice if it was more of a bullet tip or something. That's the only thing I would change. Make it a little easier to do the drawing stuff. Anyway, here we go. Let me show you. I am going to splatter some of it too, I think. But, oops, here we go. Let's see. Look at, ooh, hold on. Let's see if I can get, oh, I'll have to take a picture. I mean, you can see it's shiny, but you can't see the glitter part of it. Oh, it's so good. It's super glittery. Let me do this. I'm putting a little puddle here just by, punching down. And then I'm going to get a brush and pick it up and we'll splatter it. Oh, I don't want it on here though. Excuse me, my nose is very itchy. Okay. Oh, it's so good. It's even better than the silver other thing that we did. Oh, it's so good. Eee! I love it. Okay, I am gonna do a tiny bit like wispy over that what is it? The wax, Oh, it looks so frosty. This is a really great tag. Somebody's going to be really excited when they get this one. If you like winter anyway. Even if you don't, I don't like winter, and this tag is great. Very, very frosty. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush. Excuse my reach. Here we go. Now we can clean up this mess. Excuse me. It's shaking a little bit. Okay, I think I just want to get like a word or something to put on here. Let's see if I can show you. I will take a good picture. Look at all that shimmer. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Look at, oh, it's so frosty and shimmery. Very pretty. Yay, I love it. Thank you guys. Hey, Alicia, I'm good. How are you? Thanks for joining. We're just wrapping up. We got a few more minutes. I have to go early today because I have to do something tonight, but you can definitely watch the replay. And let's see. Let me see if there was a good word in this Tim Holtz thing that we were using last weekend. Has like chipboard words in it. I don't know. There might not be a good one, but stay curious doesn't really fit this, does it? Take the scenic route. Oh, wander. It's kind of big, but that's nice. I think we did seek for the other one, so maybe we should do something different. Dreamer of dreams. Found. Field. Noted. These aren't. Hold on. I might be able to do a part of one of these. Be authentic. Oh, be authentic because it's a snowflake. What do you think about that? That could be good, huh? See possibility everywhere. That's too big. Okay. I think I'm going for be authentic. I think it's good. Am I gonna split it up? Yes, I'm gonna split it up and do 2 layers. Good. Did I miss the book pages? Book pages is right now. And what we did was took a book page, and this is my stamp carving for the day. Today's prompt was snow. And so I made a snowflake. And so I stamped it with embossing ink onto this book page. And then I put embossing powder, sprinkled it over the top, and then heated it so it would be embossed. And then I used a marker around it to make a border and cut it out. So can you see there's like words in there? So that's what we use, how we use the book page today. There's lots of ways you can use book pages. And if you want more ideas and more tips, I'm happy to give them to you. Also, just to say it again, if you guys ever want me to make a YouTube video, like a pre-recorded one that you watch at your leisure, about anything in particular, then let me know. If you're like, hey, I love this book page idea, but I don't really know what to do. I want more ideas. Let me know, and I'll make a video for that. I have a very long list of videos to make, and I can add it to the list because I love to know what you want and to make stuff that is going to be useful for you. So, okay, I'm using the 3D matte gel again because this is a pretty thick piece of chipboard. But it doesn't need to, there doesn't need to be a lot. It just is going to be strong. Before it goes on, we're gonna break the rules. Hold on. And we're gonna dip our finger in this because I don't have time. So just don't do it, but I just did it, but pretend I didn't. And I've got some silver on my finger and I just want to outline this. That way, you know, it kind of makes it go a little bit better with the rest of it. It doesn't feel like an outsider, you know, and it all fits together nicely. Oops, I went over it a little bit. That's okay. It's nice and grungy a little bit. This is such a pretty tag. I love it. I'm so excited. Look what we can make in a very short amount of time. We've been hanging out for about 30 minutes and I've been chatting, and, you know, if you're just making stuff at home, you can really do a lot of stuff in not a lot of time. Okay, get a little bit of glue on the back of this one. Get your fingers nice and dirty. Not really dirty, just messy. I like messy better. Okay, there we go. Be authentic, like a snowflake. 4:40. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. I appreciate that. We're just about done, so that is perfect timing. Love how it works out. Okay. It feels like we were just online for 10 minutes though, doesn't it? Like for real. I feel like I just started and I'm like, oh, we're already done. Okay. Okay. Put this away and let's get a close up of this beautiful tag. And look what we did with just a little hint of pink in the background. You can barely see it poking out there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. Hold on, let me say goodnight. Okay, so look at my beautiful dirty fingers. I'm gonna try this way. You might be able to see better. Look at all that silver. Isn't that good? And the pink back there. Anyway, okay, I'll take a good picture and I'll post it in the group. Take pictures of your stuff and post it in the group, please. Thanks for those of you that are doing it. I love to see what you're making, especially if you are carving stamps. I want to see those too. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon. Sorry. It's supposed to be at noon, but I just realized I'm going to have to change the time to 1, I think, but I'll post it and let you know. But yeah, some stuff changed, so I'm gonna be live at 1 tomorrow. Okay. All right, love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.